Hey folks, what's up? Mike Benton here from the Mike Benton team. How are you doing? I hope you're having a great day. This topic, I promise you, I have this discussion a couple times every month for the past 25 years. And it's a tough one, but it's easy to remove the stress out of this. And I don't care if you're looking to sell a year from now, a week from now, if you're moving into an assisted living, a retirement home, if you're just moving to your next destination. Everybody experiences this, even us. So what we want you to do is understand that this is truly one of the things that you can really, if you focus on making these couple changes, it's going to be so much easier. So listen, I don't care if you're looking to sell today or a year from now, you can start this process. Matter of fact, the sooner you start this, even if you did what we call spring cleaning every year, when you go to sell and you're packing up, you know it, there's room sometimes with stuff in it that you forgot about. So we're going to give you some step-by-step ideas that can help you through this situation. And I promise you, it makes it so much easier. Our goal for you is to focus on your goal. So remember, you're selling the house, not a home. The buyer is going to buy a home. You're going to go buy another home, but you're selling the house. So what we want to do is we want to do our best to take a lot of the emotion out of this. And here's what we're talking about. We just walked the house. We're sitting down with the homeowners. And they both look at each other, look back at us and say, we don't know where all this stuff came from. None of us do. My last house didn't have a basement. This house has a basement. My basement's filled. Well, where did it all come from? Well, guess what? For every year that you live there, you gain more and gain more and gain more and gain more. When we sit down with a family that's been there for 20, 30 years, it's overwhelming. It's overwhelming for everybody. And that's the reason why this plan works. So the first thing I want you to do is breathe. Calm down. We got a plan. We're going to get you through this, and we're here to support you throughout the whole process. So, yes, it would be easier if you would have done something every year, preferably around spring because that's what most people think about, but you didn't. That's all right. You waited. Very typical. Happened to us. It happens to most people. You waited. Now you got to move. You got to get the house ready to sell. Maybe you're under contract. You got to empty the house. Whatever it may be, either way, you're going to be out of this house. All right? So here's what I want you to do. Number one, I want you to break the house down into segments, rooms. Let's say you have a 4-bedroom house. At one time, it was you, some kids, a guest room. Now the kids are grown up. They're out the house, but you still got that room full of stuff. So what I want you to do is I want you to pick the very first room that has the less impact on you and your family. Maybe it's a spare bedroom. So what I want you to do is I want you to go into that room, and I have 5 categories I want you to mark with sticky notes. And yes, please, if you can color code them, fantastic. But if not, no big deal, as long as you're sticky note with a note on it. Number 1, I want you to write keep. So you take that sticky note, you put on anything in that room you want to keep. The next note is give away. So it could be to family members, it could be to neighbors, it could be to the church. I don't care. You're giving it to somebody. You're giving it to somebody. Number 3 is sell. What can you sell on Marketplace? What can you sell at an auction house? What can you sell at a yard sale? Number 4 is donate. So donate's a little bit different than giveaway. Giveaway to me is more to somebody who says, oh, I want that. Mom, dad, cousin, I want that. Or your neighbor always liked this. That's different. The donate is there's items that are still good, still usable, and a family could really benefit from them. So you take it down to a location that you can donate it. So first off, a needy family is going to get it maybe. Number 2, you could get a receipt for a tax write-off, and you might need one. And the final one, is trash. You've done the top 4 and you still have it, then it's trash. It's just the way it is. Not everything you have is what somebody else wants. And if you're downsizing, you're going to have to really focus on this. So what I want you to do is I want you to go into a room, one room, do this. Once this is done, close the door. Go to the next room, then the next room, and then the next room. And hit each room. You hit the garage, you hit the attic, you hit the basement, you hit the shed in the back. And I want you to mark it. And I want you to be real. I want you to think about this. And what you'll find is this is going to make it so much easier for you to downsize, declutter, and to get excited about your next goal, and that is your new home. Don't let this overwhelm you. We come in at all facets of this. As full-time realtors, we'll come in, we'll help you do this. We'll physically help you market. We'll physically help you in those areas. Shoot, we're about to help somebody move. So what I want you to understand is that no matter when you're planning to move, because everybody's going to move. It's just the way it is. Everybody's going to leave that house one day. Start this process now. Every year, go through it. Thin it out. The law of the vacuum. Get it out of there. Go to those closets. Get rid of those someday clothes. Step by step, mark it, go through it, go to the next room. And I promise you, in the end, you're going to thank us. You're going to feel less stress, and you're going to feel like you can accomplish anything. And also, we got your back, because if you give us a call, you're going to experience the benefit. So I hope this helps. God bless you. And please leave a remark, share this video, let us know what we can do for you. Have a good one.